Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited about this video and this collection. When I saw the original post on Instagram from Kris Cosmetics, I first thought I was hacked again. And I was kind of panicking a little bit. I was like, oh my God, did I really get hacked again? Because I don't follow Kris Cosmetics. And then I clicked on it. I was like, wait a second, what's going on here? Kylie Cosmetics switched to Kris Cosmetics. She was taking over and she was doing a collection with Kylie, which I thought was really cool. But I just got it in the mail. This is the Kylie, well, I guess it's the Kris Cosmetics collection, the Mother's Day collection that they did. And I just love this box. I haven't even opened it yet because it's so pretty. This is like the perfect bow, you know? This is like bow goals right there. And then we got the middle finger keychain, which will be going on my keys for sure. She's such a boss, you know? Kylie's obviously done collabs with her sisters and it was like Kylie x Courtney or Kylie x Chloe kind of thing, and this one's just, no, Kylie's gone, it's Kris. I love the packaging. Like, everybody knows that this pattern kind of goes with Kris Jenner, especially if you watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians, her tile floors. And then inside, this is what we have. There's a Momager lip collection, the pressed powder palette. Does this one have a name? I'm just like dying at the graphics they used for this. It's so good. This one's just called the pressed powder palette, but are you kidding me? This is like packaging that you keep forever. This is funny. We have the Kris Jenner lipstick called Give Me a Kiss. Why is her packaging always so good? So there's a lip liner to go with the lipstick and then the pressed eyeshadow palette. So I'm gonna be doing a tutorial with this collection today. I was so excited when I saw it on Instagram and I'm even more excited to use it now that I'm looking at it because it just is like, it's good. Don't you think it's good?
Yeah.
It's like fire. It's like something I'm really, really excited about. All right. I love this so much. I'm gonna start with the eyeshadow palette and I really like the tones in here. They're more of like the taupey kind of dusty purple tones, which I really like. I'm definitely here for. I'm just gonna go right into Payback's a Bitch. I love the names in here, you know? They're just great. And definitely gonna be bringing it out. Bring it out. I think I'm gonna do like a smoked out wing, so you know, we gotta take it there. Blends nicely, good pigmentation. I really like the color, the dusty mauve tone, dusty purple. This color definitely came out a lot more purple. Like, it turned more purple on my eyes than it looks in here. Like, it looks pretty neutral in here, and then I put it on, it almost turned kind of mauvey, but I like it. I'm just saying it changed color a little bit. And I'm just wearing the Marc Jacobs eyeshadow base. I'm not wearing concealer or anything. Next color I'm gonna take is 10%. This one is like a deeper dusty purple color. It does have little specks of goldish type of glitter in it. And I'm gonna use that one to deepen up the crease a bit more. This has been like one of my favorite brushes lately, the Smith 247. And I'm also gonna do some on the inner corner. So I'm gonna do some on the lash line since we're gonna be smoking out the lash line and then also winging it out. Everything's definitely turning much more purple on me, but it kind of goes with my backdrop. Sometimes it's easier when you're doing the shape to just leave your eye open and look straight into the mirror so you kind of know what's going on. Otherwise, I've had shit go real left, you know? I just wanna add a little bit of concealer to the crease. This is the Kat Von D Whiteout Concealer. I'm not really doing like a dramatic like halo or cut crease. I just want something to define it a little bit more. So that's why I'm just gonna go in with some of this. I'm like really kind of in shock right now how purple it turned on my eye. I'm like, whoa. I've had shadows turn purple, but this one turned like really bright. Just right above the fold. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Vodka Tonic shade all over the lid, and then right at the very top in the crease, I'm gonna use Haters. And this is gonna kind of blend all the colors together. These ones down here. Normally I apply like foiled colors with my finger, but this is going on really well. Right in the very top, I'm gonna take Haters. Just something a little bit brighter. All right, next step is to smoke out the wing, and it's been so long since I've done a smoked out wing, but I finally get to use these, the e.l.f. Line and Define Eye Tape. I went to go grab Scotch tape, and then I was like, wait a minute. They're kind of long. They're like long and skinny, so I'm gonna trim it. I like to do it just a little bit below my eye crease, that way it kind of connects with the lower lash line when it's all done. So now I'm gonna take, this is my fluffier, a little bit of a fluffier brush. I'm gonna start with that one. So I'm gonna use the shade Does It Come in Black, which is the matte black eyeshadow. When I like to do it, I do it about halfway in. If I do it more than halfway in, it kind of covers up too much eyeball. This black is really nice though, that's for sure. And then you just start buffing. And then to actually smoke it out, I'm just gonna kind of tap it to buff it upward. I really like using this brush for any type of like lash line work. This is from City Color. I've been using it for so long, the CC-E07. It is a favorite of mine. I'm gonna take it off. Now we have ourselves a crisp little wing. Now I'm gonna do some black liner just across the lash line, but I'm not gonna do it on top of the wing because I like just the eyeshadow for the wing. And I'm gonna be using the Dose of Colors liner in the color Shady. This is their cream matte eye color, but I am like obsessed with these. I've been wearing like all different colored liners lately. I love the tones and the formula makes it so much easier. Oh my God. If you have a hard time with eyeliner, you should really try out at least one. Just try the black one and see how you feel about it, but it's super, like very, very creamy. It just goes on so nice. And this is like the world's tiniest eyeliner brush, the Sigma E06 winged liner brush. I feel like I've all of a sudden got this Ariana Grande vibe going on. Like, I don't know what happened. All right, so I already did my mascara. And I'm gonna do a new pair of lashes. It's the Noir Faux Mink collection, but here's what they look like. Look at that. Ooh. Damn. And you know what I forgot to do? Before I put my big ass lashes on, I forgot to take a little bit of Very Nice. This shade, which I thought was a really pretty kind of like a, not really cranberry, it's like a purpley cranberry color. And just put some on the outer corner. So I did some over here just to smoke it out a little bit more. I'm just gonna work around these lashes real quick. Just pat it on right here. I'm just gonna lean sideways a little bit, you know? All right, so the eyes are almost done. Obviously, you just have to do the lower lash line. And I'm gonna do my foundation off camera real quick, and then we'll do, real quick. And then we're gonna use the highlight and blush palette. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and then I'll be right back, okay? This is the moment I'm very excited for because I love the tones in here. Man, come on. And I love the front that says, "You're doing amazing, sweetie." It looks like we have 3 highlights. Oh wow, that orange one is so pretty. Here are the 3 highlights on the back of my hand. That middle one's kind of insane. The middle one is Money Doesn't Grow on Trees. Think that one will be too dark for my cheekbones, but I'm gonna use It's Snowing Pussy Willows on the tops of my cheekbones. I love saying these names. Looks pretty good to me. But this is super pretty. Okay, now I'm gonna do the blush. Your sister's going to jail. It's so great. This one right here, this is the matte shade in the palette, the blush. This looks like just such a pretty, like summery blush highlight palette. And then I'm gonna do a little bit on Cupid's bow. I'm really liking this palette so far. I'll use a little bit. Money Doesn't Grow on Trees. I'm going back in. I'm just gonna put this on the apples of my cheeks. All right, just doing a little bronzer here before I finish up the lower lash line. I'm gonna start back in with that first matte shade, Payback's a Bitch. I have to say it hard, you know? If you don't like cursing, you're probably not gonna be like down for this palette, okay? Then 10%. So I'm gonna go in with the black shadow along the lash line, but then I wanna go in on top with the Very Nice color and kind of like intensify the whole lower lash line. But first I'm gonna go in with black with a flat brush. All right, and then I wanna go in with Very Nice, and I'm gonna add it on top of this. So I'm gonna put a little bit on the inner corner as well. And then a little bit of the vodka tonic on top of it, just so it's not too dark on the inner corner. I'm gonna do black liner in the waterline. Finish it off with some mascara, and then it is done so for the eyes. Eyes are done. I really like how smoky it turned out, especially doing like the darker color on the inner corner. Kind of changed it up a bit, you know? So now I'm gonna do the lip color, and I really wanna use the Give Me a Kiss, the lipstick, because it has the matching lip liner and because it has middle fingers all over the tube. I really enjoy that. All right, so this is the Give Me a Kiss lip liner, and then Give Me a Kiss lipstick. This lipstick isn't a tone that I would typically reach for, but I think it looks good. I think it looks nice with the eyeshadow. This is the finished look. I really like the way it came out. My final thoughts on the collection. I just have dogs barking in the background. It's just part of my vibe. It's who I am. Okay, my thoughts on the eyeshadow palette. I really like the eyeshadow palette. I wish it had a mirror in it, is one thing I do wish. I think it's really refreshing to see like a cool toned, kind of dusty purple mauve eyeshadow palette. I love cool tone shadows. I love taupe shadows, so this is definitely up my alley. My one thing is this shade turned almost like a pinky lavendery purple on my eye. I wasn't expecting it. It really brightened it up. I'm not mad at the color, but it didn't feel like it matched this in the palette. I feel like this kind of looks almost like maybe like a more neutral pinky rose color, but not so much like lavendery purple. It like really just went purple on me. Other than that, I really like the black eyeshadow in the palette. I liked all the other colors that I used. The pigmentation was really well, the blending was incredible, and I just really like the tones in here overall. So I really like it, but if you're just a strictly warm person, this probably isn't gonna be for you. Now the pressed powder palette with the cheek colors in here, this is so up my alley. I love peach everything, peach blushes, peach toppers. Like, I really like the colors in here. I think they're really pretty for summer. I'm definitely gonna be using this again. This color, I can't wait to use that, but I like the blush. I like the highlights in here. They're my jam. The lipstick color I really like, not typically a color I gravitate towards, but I think it looks really good, especially with this look. Creamy, very comfortable. The only thing I still need to swatch, I'm assuming this is Kylie's formula, so we probably already know what this formula is all about. I just need to open them up and see all the colors, so I'm gonna swatch these so that way you guys can see them. All right, I was just about to start swatching these for the video, and I realized, how many of these? 3 of these are glosses, and I was thinking like, oh, I wish I had a gloss. Although this lipstick's pretty glossy on its own, but there are 3 lip glosses and then 4 velvets and 1 matte lipstick. Overall, I thought this collection was so much fun and I really love it. It was definitely something that I was really excited to see and it made me smile. So I like that a lot. I love all the names, all the graphics and the colors and the pictures that went with everything. It just made me smile. So I had a lot of fun with this collection. I also really like this eyeshadow look. That wraps up this video. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below, and thank you so much for watching. I don't know where I was gonna go with that. Alrighty. Ariana Grande, alright, here we go. Here we go. Like, even my